Yellow. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I had to like run around and do a bunch of stuff before I like actually got on stream. Hello, happy Wednesday. First again, ladies, quickest fingers on the side of the West. Oh my gosh. Lee thinks it's like such a competition. If he wasn't at work, he would be doing it. Hi, little fish. Hi, Mel. I did post. Don't worry, I went back and did that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so first, happy Wednesday. That's number one. Number two.
Hello, princess.
Hello, princess. Number two. Lee fucked up the date of our move. So he said he's fixing that today. He was so stressed. I was like, I really doubt moving it a day forward is gonna have that big of a reaction. I think it'll be fine. And number three, last night was the premiere of Love Island USA, and I just want to say, top tier. I thought it was a great first episode. Oh my god, my glasses are fogging because it's... So my desk is like right under the air conditioner, so it is... they're like freezing cold, so when they get on my face, they fog, and then it makes me feel like weird. I don't know. Hi, Lauren. Hello, happy Wednesday. It was so good, but I'm so mad. I'm not gonna lie. I am so hyped that they brought in Bombshells only because I feel like so this is how I think they do the show. I could be very wrong. I don't know all the logistics, but what I think they do is based on how like the day before goes or 2 days before or whatever. That is, hi Ms. Marie, good morning, happy Wednesday. That is how they base what challenge and what they're doing. So when they have bombshells, the bombshells are sitting at the hotel for like weeks at a time. Like you could literally go there and wait in the hotel for weeks and then not be picked, at least from what I've heard. So I think that they saw how many people were in couples and the couples weren't going like fantastically. And then they're like, all right, let's bring in some bombshells. But that's my opinion. That's what I think that they did, because you could see Sean and Melanie were not good. Casey and Anaya? This game scares me? No way. Honestly, it still scares me. Hi, Sip. Oh my god, I'm doing so good. I stayed up to go to Kmart with V, aka she FaceTimed me and I sat and watched her walk around for like 2 hours. Yeah, so that messed my sleep schedule up. But I took a nap and I had a Red Bull. So I am fantastic. Oh my god, I think Casey is so funny. That blank stare that he does, it had me dying. And then Lee the entire time is like, her smile! That girl smile, the blonde one. I'm saying Kinsey to reference who it is. He just was like, ugh, it annoys me. It's scary. I was like, you're a hater. Yes, that's RV. IDK if I've played it for more than like 2 hours. It still jump scares me. But yeah, no, V FaceTimes me and when she goes on adventures, and I'll just sit on the phone with her and she shows me places in Australia. We went to Kmart, I think like the Big W or something like that. Where else has she taken me? The smoothie place. We went to the library. We've been a lot of places. She said, what a bitch. No, you're good, Sip. Yeah. She doesn't even say hi to me. Wow. I'll yell at her for you, Cipro, don't worry. I did go to Kmart with her. She called me like, I want to say it was like 45 minutes after we left the Discord call, because I was like laying down and Colton kept waking me up because I could hear his feet hitting the bed because he was like in there awake. And then I heard my phone and I was like, there's V, she's going to Kmart, or she's already at Kmart. And it was even funnier because some kids were caught like stealing and you could just hear them like going through it there. It was crazy. You know, yeah, no problem, Cipro. I'll lecture her on it next time we're on the phone.
Hello, princess.
Hello, princess. Hi, Crispy. Hi, Cribby. Happy Wednesday. Have you seen the new Scary Movie yet? Is it out or does it come out this Friday? Hi. This week? Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see it. I can't lie. I'm super excited. I know it's like a controversial thing, but I should have left, but I just couldn't. I'm dedicated to these gens, you know? Ow! What a jerk. But anyway, so back to Love Island. Sorry, guys. Love Island comes on like 5 nights out of the week, so you guys will unfortunately have to hear about every update. You guys will know what's happening without even watching the show. I'm so excited they brought the bombshells in. The dude, okay, so last season, for anyone who did not watch last season of USA, the bombshells were not like bombshelling. The best bombshell I think that there has been is Miguel. He's, in my opinion, 130. Ooh, let me know how it is. I hope it's good. I've seen all of the like press tour for it, and I think it's gonna be so funny. But oh my god, I don't even remember what I was saying. I've just talked so much about Love Island already, and I just started stream. What does that even mean? What does that mean, Cipro? I'm too dense for that. Oh my god, you guys want to know? I'm never gonna type this in a chat because no one ever needs to know. So last night we were talking about something, and Lee started talking about how dense I was with V. It was on the phone with V, and he was like, "Go ahead and tell her." And then he said what it was. I was like, "No, I'm not telling her." He's like, "Tell her, I will." I was like, "Okay." So I was talking about how dense I was. So for the longest time, I did not know that it is a mathematician. I thought it was a math magician. She's the best bombshell. I've never watched UK. I can't lie. Someone told me that UK is like super. Don't get me wrong. I love reality TV. I have no problem with people arguing and fighting. OMG. Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah, so I had to tell V about that one. But I've heard UK is like super intense. So I was scared to watch it. Thanks for the lurk, Cribby. But yeah, I've said that. I've said when I was a child, my mom was telling me to go get the cordless phone out of my grandma's room, and I like couldn't fathom the fact that it was cordless. I came running out of the room like in a panic, and I was like, I can't find the headless phone. And then that became like a joke, and my parents to this day still bring up the headless phone, and I was literally like I was probably in like kindergarten, maybe younger, I don't know. But I just remember running out of the room in a panic and screaming, I can't find the headless phone. Or when I was a little bit older, my mom had just gotten, it's actually the ring, I'll show you guys after this. It's a ring my dad got her. And she kept talking, she was like telling my family about like the carrots or whatever. And I walked up to her and I was like looking at it, I was like, I don't see any carrots in there. It's not real carrots. I fear that has been my whole life, and it will probably never change. But the math magician one is probably the most embarrassing, because that literally happened like a couple of months ago. Lee literally, I said it and he was like, what did you just say? And I'm like, a math magician. He's like, it's a mathematician page. I was like, what? He's like, do you think they're doing magic to figure out the answers? I was like, yeah, because math is not easy. Trying to think of what other stuff I've said that's like haunted me forever. I'm telling you guys all my deepest, darkest, embarrassing moments. It's because we're all friends in here, right? This is a safe space. I created the safe space, so I can say what I want. It is. I always thought it was so funny because my mom was an RN, and so she would like do math for like medications with nothing, no problem. She would just be like writing stuff out because I don't know, she would do like classes and stuff for the hospital she worked at. And I would see her do that, so I'd ask her for help on my like math homework, and she's like, Paige, I don't understand this. And I'm like, what do you mean? She was like, drug math is not the same as like math you do at school. I was like, oh, well, that's dumb. Thanks, Mel. We are all friends. I love it. I love the space that I've created with all of you guys in there. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. That's why I'm so sad I have to take a short break at the end of the month. My mom has literally already said, though, that she will get it all set up for me in the room so I can, like, immediately put all my stuff up. Hi, Miss Connie. Yes, Lee is the only one that's getting judged. We don't judge anyone else in here for anything. Him and his bumpy blueberries. Hi, Miss Connie. I hope you have so much fun this weekend. I'm jealous I can't go with you guys. Honestly, last night, when he outed himself about it, I had to take a second. It's her 23rd B-Day. Yeah, she's so slay. Yes, I'm there in spirit. One day we're all gonna do a girls trip and meet up somewhere cool. Unfortunately, I will be on the other side. Well, Texas isn't as far anymore from you guys, so. Ireland, I can't lie, I love Irish accents, so I probably would. There's a wrestler, her name is Becky Lynch, and she is one of my all-time favorite wrestlers, and she's Irish, and it just, I don't know, I just love it. Yes, so it'll be like I'm there with you. Oh, I should have ended faster so she could have got Jen, my bad girl. Or not Jen, Hatch. So for the longest time, I was scared to travel overseas, not for any reason other than the flights are so long, and I have like a irrational fear of flying. I don't know why. I used to fly unaccompanied as a teenager all the time. I figured that you were lying, Cipro, but I would have let you go with the lie. But I used to fly from Hawaii to Georgia by myself. And I've just created this fear. I don't know why. Every time I have to fly, I just cry, text Lee the whole time until the plane takes off. No way up? Absolutely not. Right, Miss Connie? That is a good thought. So I could act like I'm there and give you all the oohs and ahs of it. I'm gonna post my trip through here to Texas, like bits and pieces of it in the Discord, in my Discord about it. Michael, who is that? I've never heard that name. I'm also terrible with names. I'll have to Google. I have a famous cousin. Lee would say he's not my cousin, but he is in spirit. Yeah, there's my Discord actor. I'll look him up. Have you guys ever seen Guardians of the Galaxy or trying to think of what else he was known for. He was a WWE wrestler too. But he is Drax in Yeah, my cousin was married to Drax, and they have a son together. David Batista. Abandoned. I know. One time someone asked me where I got a sticker from, and it was from my own Discord. And I was just like, oh my god, I feel so bad. I just ignored them. They're like, that's so cute. I just didn't say anything. I was like, I'm not promoting nothing. Mine's not a gaming one though, I promise. It's literally just me yapping about nonsense. But when I go on my trip, it will be little snippets of my trip from here to Texas. Because I have not done that trip yet. That's going to be a really long one. Oh my god, it's Wesker. Watch. Oh no! Oh my god, it's Doctor! But yeah, if you look up David Batista, he was married to Angie Batista, and Angie Batista is my cousin. And they have a son, Oliver. But I always like to say he's my cousin because it annoys Lee because they're not married anymore. They got divorced. And so it annoys him so much. I'm like, you're just mad you don't have anyone famous in your family. Embarrassing. Yeah. Oliver just graduated high school too. I was like, I wonder if David will post pictures about it. I say that in like first name basis, like me and him were so close. No. I don't even know if I ever like met him at events or anything. I just know that they were married. Because Angie never lived like close. Well, I didn't live near any of them because my parents were divorced. But it's cooler to say that my cousin's David Batista, so I'm gonna stick with it. I also used to tell people at my old job that the owner of the company and well, they kind of both were like 50-50 partners. But like the main guy who started the company was my uncle, and then the other girl was my aunt. And I used to tell people I would hang out with them. They obviously knew I was joking. But one time I got someone, because they were talking about her name was Pam and her boat. And I was like, oh yeah, I've been out with Pam on the boat. And they're like, really? And I was like, no, what? Why would I be hanging out with Pam? She yelled at me for wearing Crocs. I would never hang out with someone who yelled at me for wearing Crocs. Was it against dress code? Yeah. Did everyone else do it? Yeah. Why did I get singled out? It's because Pam hated me. Just kidding. She probably did not even know my name. Oh, I'm not going back there. I need you to leave, Kate. Okay. Is he still over here? Yes, he is. Oh, he's taking her to the basement. That sucks. Oh no, I didn't take out chicken or kielbasa for gumbo. Oops, I need to do that. I need to put it in some warm water. If Lee doesn't get his gumbo, I fear he might crash out. He was talking about it all night last night. I think that's the highlight of his day, is getting his gumbo. Exactly, his double batch. I don't know if anyone's going for them. And it's not even technically a double batch. Like, I literally am just putting a little bit more chicken and a little bit more kielbasa in there, and that's it. I guess I can make extra rice to make it look like it's a bigger batch, but the pot size is the same. It's the same pot. It's my Dutch oven, because it makes the roux for it delicious, because it heats so evenly. I love it. Right? He got up last night. He went and took like a nap because he has not been sleeping. His sleep is it's worse than mine. But he got up from a nap, and we had before his nap 2 leftover brats from dinner, and then me and Amelia ate them. And he got up and went to go get one. He said, "Where the fuck were the brats?" I said, "Oh, we ate them." Who said, "Who's we?" I said, "Me and Amelia." And he started like stomping his feet. I was like, "Okay, bud, relax. It's fine." It was so funny. No. Owie. He acts like he has no food or that I don't cook. Like, he is constantly getting fed. Ah, my little thing didn't move. Didn't work. Oh my gosh, I'm getting my my keyboard and mouse switch thing so that I don't have to have 2 mouses and 2 keyboards. It'll be here tomorrow. Oh, this is not good. I'm so excited. I hate having 2 of everything on my desk right now. Plus, when I go to my mom's, it'll be easier. It's less stuff to pack. When I go to my mammy's house. Yeah, I'm so excited. I was looking up like how to set them up, and they are very simple. It's literally just plugging everything into this little like square rectangular thing, depending on which one you get, and then you just press a button to switch between your 2 computers. But for some reason, I thought they were so expensive because the ones I had looked up were like hundreds of dollars. I got one for like 17. So I was like, oh, that's a way better deal. Much better than whatever. Where's that guy hooked at? I don't see his. Oh, nope, that's the doctor. Oh, over here. I'm coming. Hit your skill checks. Okay, they got off the hook. Lee literally only eats once a day, but he eats, well, no, because he eats he doesn't eat all day until night, I should say. So he'll go from the time he gets up at like 9 sometimes all the way until dinner, and then after dinner he'll eat like multiple bowls of it. Really? Oh my god, no. If I just told my kids I wasn't gonna cook dinner, the rage that would ensue would be crazy. All I get from them constantly is, "When's dinner? I'm so hungry." I'm like, I don't know. When is dinner? Literally, there would be a riot. Those kids wouldn't know what to do. Like yesterday, and they always say, "What's for dinner?" And my answer is always food. I don't ever tell them what I'm making because it's literally on the calendar. We literally have like, have you guys ever heard of the skylight calendars? I don't have one of those because I think that's like an insane purchase for us as a 1-income family. Unless I didn't have to purchase it, then it'd be cool. But I have like an off-brand one I got on sale with Amazon. Oh, so it's like this big like digital calendar. I guess it does all kinds of stuff. I don't know. It's very expensive. I could never explain to Lee why I spent that much on a calendar, a digital calendar, as a 1-income family. Lee would literally be like, "Paige, I bought Red Bulls the other day," which, in his defense, we are about to go through like a weird period because he is retiring, so income will be like weird until everything kicks in. But I bought Red Bulls and he was like, "Paige." I was like, "I just want Red Bull. I'm sorry." But it's okay. Oh god. But yeah, it's just like this basically big expensive digital calendar, and I got like a mini off-brand one, And I always tell the kids, I'm like, literally look at the calendar. There is no reason to ask me. Just look at the calendar. And I do that, one, so I can create my grocery list, and two, so that they stop asking me. Because there was a time period where all 3 of the kids lived here, and all 3 of the kids and Lee would ask me multiple times, what's for dinner? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Alright, girl. I don't think we're both making it out of here alive. Ow. This doctor's pretty good, actually. I don't see doctor very often. Nope. I'm running. Oh yeah, I could see that. This doctor's been pretty chill though. I'm running. I figured that was gonna happen. For some reason I can never fast vault through windows. What is this? Oh. Oh, whatever. Just hook me so I can let her go. Just get it over with. I'm not gonna hit any skill checks. Just get it over with. Find hatch. Get out of here, girl. Oh, Mel, Amelia keeps coming up to me because I've got like the parts of your bunny like sitting next to my stuff, so that as I crochet I can add it in as I go. And Amelia keeps coming up and she goes, "What are you making?" And so I told her, and she was like, "Oh, for me, right?" And I was like, "No." I was like, "I already told you it's for Mel." And she was like, "Oh, okay." Mind you, this girl literally has, I could not even tell you how many things I've crocheted, and they end up under her bed. She has my favorite thing I've ever made because she had to have it, and it sits on her, because she has a bunk bed, it sits on her top bunk under other plushies. Hi, Lee. Thank you for the bits. Are you on your way home? No, it's only noon. Oh my god, it's clearly I'm fat again! We saw them yesterday. Yeah, I didn't realize it was only 12. No, the kids always want my stuff. I made a chow from Sonic, and Malia goes in there and she's like, "This is just so cute." I'm like, "I'm not giving it to you. You literally gave away the little Michael Myers I gave you because you had to have it. They have to have it, and then they don't ever touch it. It just gets thrown." But like so I've made two crocheted blankets. I don't count my quilts when I talk about the blankets I've made. But I made 2 crochet blankets. I made one for myself, and then the entire time my mom was here, she was like, "I just love this blanket. I just love it." I'm like, "Fine, take it." So that one gets used, and then it's literally only one person that uses the stuff I made. And then Lee's mom put the one I made her up like in a storage container with the stuff that her mom had made, so it doesn't get messed up. Bros unite. Exactly. Oh, Lee, I have my staff meeting at 3 today. Not the stinky freaking night. So I'll probably just be like deafened in in the meeting and while I'm cooking dinner. Help. Help. Good luck with that. I mean, I don't really need luck. I'm just gonna start cooking. I'm just gonna be deafened while I make the roux for dinner. In like 45 minutes. Yeah, it's for a Discord server that I like mod in. They're having a meeting today, so. But I have to, the roux to the gumbo takes like 45 minutes to an hour of stirring. So I have to do that earlier, or else we are not eating dinner at 5 o'clock. We'll be eating dinner closer to like 7. Because so basically once you cook the roux, which the roux is just oil and flour, you then put in all of your vegetables and you let those kind of like saute in the roux. And then you add in your broth, whatever broth you choose. And you cook your chicken and kielbasa and what other meats you want to put in there in a different pan and leave them until you're ready. Toss them in there and then you let them sit and get all the seasonings and stuff in there. It's so good. Probably not. Probably not. Because every day, so here's a secret. I'm gonna out myself. Every day after stream, I say I have to go do something, and then when I get off stream, I really just go sit on the couch and talk to Lee until we eat. I have to cook dinner, and then we eat, and I go on a walk. Ah! Bitch. I didn't like that. Oh, got him. Baby duty, you're stupid. Oh no! Wrong side! Oh, missed. They are not working on any gin. Are you kidding me right now? Oh my gosh. That was such a good run. Hi, V. Oh, I have to yell at you. Apparently, you don't say hi to Cipro. And that's not nice. It's just baby duty. Nah. I literally just have to... He said where? You're stupid. I don't know. I was talking about us going to Kmart and she said you didn't say hi to, you don't say hi to her. So I told her I would yell at you and lecture you. I don't know if she's still in here or not, but that was the conversation. That was the combo. Did you guys finish your, what's it called? I can't think of what it is called right now. Brain's not braining. Hey, Haru. Happy Wednesday. Well, is it Wednesday for you? Oh, there she is. I know. I saw your name and I was like, oh my gosh. We meet again. I don't think I've had games where I've ran into the same people twice. I love that. Long time. Yeah, long time to see you. It's been like, what, a week? It's not bad. People are busy. Happy Wednesday or Thursday. I cannot remember what day it is for you. I don't know the difference to Japan. Oh, I can't wait. You gotta send me a picture when it's done. I love that you guys have the glitter paper. I think it's so cute. And your stuff is so peach. The pink and green is like the perfect shade. Hopefully she got, yeah, she got away. Why is there no gins? Dwight, what are you doing? Oh, I tried. Oh. After this game, I need to go take the chicken and kielbasa out. I hate night. Honestly, if they're not the two V8 killers, I don't go against them enough to remember what they do and how to go against them. It's actually kind of embarrassing. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, is he? Yuck. I think we played against him yesterday. Or no, I was watching someone play against him yesterday on RPD. Oh my gosh, so yesterday Lee found someone to raid and she was so cute. She had said that she had heard that she was getting raided yesterday, or had heard about raiding, and she thought it was a bad thing. And so when I raided her, you could tell she was like nervous, and I was like, no, it's a good thing. I'm like, it's just like sharing communities with each other. It's cool. And she was like, yeah, I learned about it yesterday. She's like, raiding just sounds scary. And I was like, aw. I was like, honestly, I could see that. I love raiding. That's fair. It's Thursday, 1 a.m. Gotcha. Dwight, come here. I'm in the past. It's Wednesday at 12:18 p.m. Okay. What time is it for you, Cipro? How far are you in the future? I'm also just not good at going against him. Same. That's me with most killers. I probably do well the most against Huntress and Spirit, and that's solely just because I play as them and I know how they work. Rating was toxic for a while. 17, 20. Okay, so it's 5. Oh my god, that's right. You are further behind in the past. When I lived in Hawaii, I was always so confused by the time differences with my friends. Sorry, I was finishing that gen. I don't care. Ugh, ow! The heck? Jerk. $11.20 here. Ooh! Oh, I need a mend. I'll be in Central soon. In 26 days. Well, no, because I still have to do the drive. I'm leaving to be in Central in 26 days. Owie. Good old Midwest. I was supposed to live in the Midwest. I was supposed to live supposed to live in Indiana. 100% you're from the future. I know, clearly. What the heck? It's okay. I tried to distract him as long as possible, but I didn't work out. I mean, I guess there's 3 gens done, so. Midwest. You know, is it? You're asking the wrong person. I called, what is that game? Mel, you were there yesterday when I was talking about locations. GG's clearly. Guys, y'all come here for content, not for smarts or gameplay. Exactly. When you don't die in closets, you can talk. Cipro might have knocked twice at me, but she was willing to risk her life for me. Geographer instead of geoguesser. Oh, that's another one. God, guys. Sometimes I don't realize the stuff that be coming out of my mouth. Knock. See? Thank you. What do you mean? Mel risked her life for you last night, Lee.
Here we go again.
Thank you, Cipro. You're so kind. Bald is beautiful. It was a math magician, not musician, dum-dum. That is true. Okay, enjoy your book. I need to read the first one. I was going to, and then I was too far behind you guys to catch up. Same thing. No, it's not. Okay, blueberries and raspberries and blackberries. Like what? Oh my god. So Lee did one time, it really caught me off guard because I will give props to Lee. He's actually very smart. Pixar didn't happen. Bro, I forgot your name. It's Lee. He's Lee. But one day he was singing, I don't know the rest, I don't remember the whole song verbatim, but I just know they say hoochie's coochie. And I was like, you do know what that is, right? And he was like, no. I was like kind of like a hose, you know, down their area. He was like, what? Ugh. I was like, yeah, like a hoochie mama. And he was like, oh, thank you, Tragedy. Yeah, I do try to stream when I am playing, just because I also don't know why you have TTV in your name if you're not streaming. But then again, people play for fun sometimes. But yes, good luck. GG's. Or not GG's. What is it? We'll just say let's go. Let's go, team. Yeah, a little. Oh, what? I just started. Yes. I just started making up my own words. But yeah, so I was like explaining to him what a hoochie's coochie was, and he was like baffled. And I was like, that's literally what a hoochie's coochie is, Lee. Like, what do you mean? He's like, I've never heard of that. And I was like, well, it's a country song. But he grew up in Georgia, so. Oh, and you guys want to know what's going to happen? No, I was talking about my not smart moments. I couldn't even remember some of them. I said something about the math magician. I said something about the headless phone, the carrots in the ring. I don't know what else I've said. I'm sure that there are a lot. Hey, that's why I'm not a doctor, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not any of those. I am skincare and skincare through and through. You ask me questions about things to do with your face and all of that, I got you. You want a chemical peel? I got you. You want a facial? I got you. You want product recommendations? I got you. You know, honestly, you probably could. And then I would just never stream again. I would just get off the internet. Oh, but anyways, what I was gonna say is now that I'm moving back down south, my accent's gonna come back. And oh my god, it's gonna be horrible. I worked so hard to get rid of my country accent, and it will be returning. Thanks, Cipro, for the lurk. Thanks for hanging out. Fake accent? It's not how that works. I spent years, like when I moved to Hawaii, I was so embarrassed of my accent because this was our mistake when we moved, and I will say this, when we moved from Texas, which the area had some military, but it was still a pretty diverse area. But we moved to, Honolulu, Hawaii, where there's like tourists, but there's not like a bunch of diversity in the schools. So I would go to school and people would ask me if I was like riding my horse to school, and if I wore cowboy hats, and if I knew how to throw a lasso. And I was so embarrassed that I like taught myself how to speak without the accent because I didn't want people to ask me anymore. I hated it so much. And then we moved to an area that was like a mix of military and locals, and that was a lot better. I had a lot better experience there. Which is crazy because they would always talk about how it was like one of the not safer areas of the island, but I loved it. I loved Wahiawa. Oh, I have a toolbox. Yeah, it was so embarrassing because I was new to the school. They don't have a lot of like white people, which is fine. We were in an area that was predominantly like Samoan, Asian, like different types of Asian. So learning the culture was very, very cool. But at the same time, it was like vastly different than anything I had ever dealt with. And I hated people pointing out my accent. And then I'll never forget, one guy asked me if I smoked grass, and I didn't understand what the hell that meant. Mind you, we were in 7th grade, and he was like, "You smoke grass?" And I was like, "No." And he like looked at me, and he was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah, I don't know what that even is." And he was like weed? And I was like, "Oh, no." Like, I was still just like, "What?" But he kept asking if I smoked grass. I was like, "No, I don't smoke grass." What the hell is that? What does that mean? Because everyone I ever knew just called it like weed. My mom called it dope for a long time, and I'm like, "Mom, that's not what dope is." When people are referring to dope, it's usually a much stronger drug. I did eat Spam musubi. I don't like Spam, I learned. But my sister absolutely loved them. They are good if you like Spam. I just learned I'm not a huge fan of Spam. But yes, I loved it. I loved it, like the food there. I loved eating all the different culture of foods. When we did live in Honolulu, our like landlord, so that it was like the houses were connected. It was our landlord on the end, and then us, and then like our neighbor. And our landlord invited us over once because like he had never rented to a military family and like wanted to show his gratitude or whatever. So he invited us over and had all kinds of traditional food, and it was like octopus and all kinds of food and like stuff I had never had. And we were all just like, the octopus was like moving. Oh my god, I felt so bad. I ate a few things that looked okay because I didn't want to be rude, but the octopus moving, I couldn't do it. He's like, "It's so good, it's delicious," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'll try it later." Couldn't do it. Could not do it. The thought of but no, Spam musubi my sister loved. My sister ended up going through a thing where, because she had moved from Hawaii a little bit while we were there, and my sister would make me send her like Spam related things. You have no hook states and just left. Boo. Where's this other Sable? Oh, she just got him down. Come on. It's this way. Where's Sable? Oh no, fuck. We need to reset. Or is he gonna push us out? No! Oh, there's nothing I can do. I have to. I'm so sorry, guys. That sucks. Oh man, I'm so sorry. GG, I'm so sorry. Oh, were you the killer? GG's. He left and I was like, "No, you left and you didn't have any hook states or anything." And then once I realized that I was injured, there's not much I could do. GG's, Eddie. GG's, I'm so sorry. Once I realized you guys were both down, there was no way that I could do anything. I'm so sorry. GG's though. That was a good game. Eddie looped the crap out of me? Yes. Love it as a survivor, hate it as a killer. No, you guys all did good. That was a good match. And I love that it wasn't just like a constant going through gates and then just hitting us with the axe. So I appreciate that tragedy. What was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna look at her. Yes. See, I love that. I love when you can play and still like go for goal, like the goal of the game, but not make it like unenjoyable for everyone that you're playing against. It is much appreciated as a survivor. Now, don't get me wrong. When I play killer, I am going for the goal to get the 4K, but I'm not gonna just constantly like hook or camp hooks and do all of that. I'm gonna attempt to allow people to do whatever. Unless you're just a menace. If you're just flashlighting me nonstop, I'm so sorry. I will get rid of you. Well, you have, what's it called on now? Lightborn because of that, but still. And that was my favorite map, too, so. Right? Like, it's just, ugh. Mel, you're so nice. Oh my gosh. Right? Like, I understand if you're a new killer, you don't know how to play. It's very intimidating. And then survivors can be extremely toxic. So I get it. But if you are like a P100 and you had a bad game and you just camp that one hook all game, I'm judging you. 100% I'm judging. That's crazy. I would rather you chase me around the map and hook everyone over and over again than just camp one person. That's so boring. Oh god, it's Trapper. This is gonna be a horrible game already. Y'all get ready to see me get stuck in every goddamn trap. I like to give survivors who want fun games, because I've also gotten feedback that people don't enjoy always having fun killers. So if they're being like silly and goofy, I like to be silly and goofy. Right? It just depends on the players. Like if you're being funny and you're chill, or you're doing the gens and all that, then 100% we're gonna have a fun game. But if you're just gonna teabag me constantly, that annoys me. Like one person got mad because I said something and I was like, that's why you don't teabag, because I ended up hitting them with a hatchet and hooking them. And they're like, it was for fun. It was just like being friendly. And I was like, teabagging is not friendly when you're just sitting there like this behind a pallet. Yeah, see, that's fun. The effort of in the beginning, like, oh my god, this killer is gonna kick our ass. That's fun. Yesterday was my birthday and my friend gave me a game called Subnautica. It looks... Oh my god, really? I've never played it, but I've heard it's a lot of fun. Happy belated birthday, by the way. I hope you had a great birthday. Oh my god, you know this killer is fuming because we just gen rushed so hard. Yeah, that's fair. Mel literally went back in one of the games to let the killer kill her because she felt bad. To try to understand. I wish I could help you. I have no idea. I'm so sorry. Are they AFK? Yeah, I've never played, but I have seen people playing it. It looks fun. Someone said you could be mermaids. Oh, it does suck. 100%. Wow, we just... The killer has to be AFK, right? Or do they have some insane in-game build on? Oh, no. That's what I was just thinking. I'm like, wait, but the gate's not locked. Maybe when you open it, it'll have that perk. Basement, Bubba? What does that mean? Oh yeah, it's Trapper. But it's not Bubba, it's Trapper. Oh, then leave? Okay, I was very confused. I did get Overwatch and I played a couple games on my Steam Deck. And I don't know. I think I need to play on my PC to see. What is a basement, Bubba? I don't know that. GG. Next. I don't know what that is. Oh, really? Sorry, I'm just going through and... Oh my god, Miss Marie, that's so cute! I love that you have a bottle of hot sauce in the background. Oh wait, I forgot to ready up. I'm reading. Oh my god, Mel, I just read their friendly Bubba's who hide out in the basement protecting the chest. Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. That makes sense then. I love that. That sounds like something Lee would do. I've never played a basement killer like that. Oh my gosh. But no, I just read your comment, Mel, and I also agree. I think that the fact that they are taking a game category that people just for some reason don't listen to their fan bases and making it a game that's solely based off of what people want, I think is so cool. And I'm so excited to continue to see the game grow. I just popped into the Discord earlier and I was like, let's look at the Reddit page and see if they answered more questions. And then I saw the lore about like the nun and stuff and I was like, oh my god, I gotta share this. I think this is so cool. I'm curious to see if they're gonna have in some weird way or another how, if they can, intertwining the stories of everyone so that in some small aspect of each like map or killer or whoever, they all intertwine. I think that's so cool. Yeah, of course. Happy belated birthday. I love birthdays and I love celebrating them. I think they are very important. I think growing old is definitely something that is lucky. You're lucky to grow old. It's a good thing. Now I joke about not wanting to be old or whatever, but I do genuinely think it's such a blessing, I guess, or I don't know what the word is because I'm not really like overly religious, but right? I'm delusional now. No, truly, I will say I'm so lucky. I've had so many young family members die, whether it's sicknesses or other bad things, that as much as I joke about it, I do think it is such like a good thing. Who the hell is that? Oh. Owie. Oh my god, is this the one where her like intestines come out? Yoey. Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to stop. Oh! I was around the corner, there's no way. Ah! Ew. Thank you for trying. Oh my gosh. But I always joke about it, or like I'll talk about getting like Botox and filler. I'm serious about the filler because I want to get my top lip bigger. It's so small, it's like a line. But outside of that, I don't want to change my face. I think people look scary. Not everyone, no offense to anyone that has it. Please don't take offense. But if you do it too much, it looks kind of scary. I'm 25. Oh my god, I'm 21. Is she a paid character, Mel, or are you just saving up for her? I'm 21. I'm young. Young and hip. I'm a what do they say? A young hoe? Saving up. Gotcha. Ugh, they're all on this side. Dang it. I am going to be getting Jason when he comes out. I will be using some of my Twitch money for that. Really? Right? So much respect for us young hoes out there. What the fuck? Oh, I thought that was, is that her intestines? Is it a snake? What is that? Ew. 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 Oh, she needs to eat a mushroom? That is disgusting. Ew. Oh my god, nobody reminded me. I need to get chicken and kielbasa out. Someone please remind me after this game I need chicken and kielbasa. I need to go take it out so it can thaw. Y'all know I have a one-track mind. Hello. Yeah, eat this nastiness. Get that thing off me. Oh. Did you really? Do I need to eat another mushroom? I just ate one. It didn't do anything. It just turned the thing green. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Oh, I wasn't even looking at my little circle over there. I was just disgusted. Can't find a damn gin. They're all over there. Oh, there's one right here. Excuse her boo need chat. Shake my head. What? Her boo need chat. Noobness. Oh, I was like, her boo need chat. I was like, what are you talking about? Exactly. Who said that? Booty chat? Who knows? Sometimes y'all be wildin'. I took my Adderall at 10 today, so we're gonna see how the crash goes. Instead of it like 7, like I've normally been doing. Lee told me to take it at like 10:30. Okay, Miss Marie. I just want to get rid of this. She's very pretty though. Yes. V's actually who Holly plays as. She was at some point. I don't know if she still plays as V. But when last time we talked about DVD, she had just gotten V. Oh, dang it. You think so? Somebody said Sable and Michaela weren't just friends. I've seen a lot of Sable and Michaela like lore. They're not just friends? Okay. I didn't know if it was just like people saying that or if it was like an actual thing. I think Lita is not. We're gonna have a huge argument about it now, aren't we? Okay, let me go do my chicken and kielbasa. During Pride Month is crazy. What? It was probably like 2-3 weeks ago. I was talking about something and I was like, we're close to Women's History Month. You're gonna do that? Or no, it was International Women's Day. Okay, Lee. Mr. I don't care about my birthday. Like, what? Okay, I'll be right back.
Let me out of here.
Okay, I have returned, and I also brought a lemonade. Oh my god, 50 years. Still here? Hi, V. I missed a lot. Okay. Wait, what? You're so stupidly. Oh my god. That was funny. Just want to make that clear. Oh my god. If anyone questioned that, I'd be like, you're literally an idiot. One of Lee's best friends at work was his name was Mo, and he was gay, and he was, oh my god, he was so funny. I remember in school, people would literally say that just to get, like, attention. So weird. See, all the kids that I knew that did it, they all were not, actually, and they just would say it to get, like, attention from others. Oh, what the heck? Oh my god, Clearly I'm Fat, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I hope your stream was amazing. Hi guys, welcome in. Oh my god, I'm Paige. I'm a kind of variety streamer, but I really just played the other side in DVD, and I suck at both of them, unfortunately. But welcome in. I'm so glad to have you guys. Thank you so much for the raid. That was so sweet. Happy Wednesday. Oh my gosh, you guys are so sweet. But yeah, I suck at DVD. I'm kind of just here more so. Oh my god, this is why. I'm so sorry. Don't yell at me. I'm leaving. I'm so sorry. Oh no! Who are your killer? Who are all the killers you got? As long as I'm not going against Wesker, I don't care. Anyone else is better than Wesker at this point. In 1970. Okay. Okay. I love it. We're learning history. I love history. History was actually one of my favorite subjects in school. Believe it or not. Wesker, Legion, Skull Merchant, the Turkey, and... Oh yeah, I don't like... Knight, I just... Get out of here, Bing Bong. He didn't even Bing or Bong! Ow. Yeah, I will literally rather go against anyone than Wesker. Give me any killer outside of Wesker and I'm good. Why is he not binging or bonging? What a scam. I loved history because I loved learning about all different time periods and all the different things that happened. I 100% know. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. If I could hit these dang skill checks. Yay! Shout out to my teammates. Slay. He didn't. That was so rude. I literally love going against Bing Bong for his Bing and or Bong. Actually, that sounds kind of weird. A silent add-on? Ugh. Yes. Thank you, Lee, for sharing the Discord. That's my Discord link if anyone wants to join. It's really just us kind of talking about random stuff, games, things going on when I go live, but no worries if not. I just appreciate you guys all for being here. Pause, I know, right? Yay. Oh, wait, heal me. Heal me, please. I know I messed that gen up like 50,000 times. Because it's art school? That's fair. I'm actually surprised. I've learned that art and history usually have like a big thing together. He literally can't be Bing Bong. He's an imposter. He's a skinwalker, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Your name is literally Bing and Bong. Like, what? Get over here, Nancy. Oh. This team is so good. How did I get this team? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, you guys. I hate when I'm the weakest link on the team. It is in my mind. When I met that killer, the first time I ever played against him, I was playing with my friend Vin and my friend Allie, and they called him Bing Bong, and that has been his name since. Sometimes I forget his name is actually Wraith. Ah. I'm sorry, guys. I am not a good... I'm not a skilled teammate like them. I told y'all, if you guys are here for... I think my keyboard's broken. Yeah, I could see that. You know what's actually crazy? I used to be friends with someone. She was like another... She didn't really stream. She was kind of just in people's streams that I knew. And her name was Twinkle Toes. She was so sweet. You remember her, Lee? And Fear? Her husband's name was Fear. I did take the chicken and kielbasa out though, so Lee will not be starved tonight. The poor man won't starve. He will have his dinner. Unfortunate. Oh, yay. One time I was gonna... Our friend Trash and his girlfriend and their baby were coming over, and I had told them I would make them gumbo, and then I ended up getting sick because they got me sick, and Lee for days would not let me forget about the fact that I said I was gonna make gumbo, and I was like, you do realize? Yes, you will. But I kept telling Lee, I'm like, you do realize that I literally just got over having some kind of horrendous stomach virus? Like, I had something. And Lee was just like, but it's gumbo. It's like, I don't care. I'll post it. I thought I posted a picture before, but I'll post one again tonight. I will say, the process of making it looks disgusting. But it tastes delicious. Because... So to make the roux, because I don't like store-bought roux, I like homemade roux. I'll send it to you. It's really so simple, honestly. Yes, start flying. I'm waiting. The longest part is making the roux. So the roux is 1 part oil, 1 part flour, and then you want to cook it on like medium heat. And you're stirring for a long time because you don't want it to burn. So you're gonna stir, 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 stir. And it starts off kind of like white, like a whitish yellow from obviously the oil and the flour. But as you cook it, it'll darken up. And the darker it is, the more flavorful it'll be for the gumbo. Because the roux is the base flavor. So you'll do that. And it usually takes... I like to preheat my Dutch oven. But if you don't preheat your Dutch oven or your pot or whatever, it's fine. Oh my god, I can send you... Oh, no. I'll send it, okay. Mental note, send Miss Marie lava cake recipe. It's so good. It's so good. But with the gumbo, it is just oil and flour. You mix it until it becomes a dark brown. And then after that, you'll add in all of your pepper, your onions, your celery, your green onions. Let those cook, saute. You'll add in the cooked chicken, the cooked kielbasa. And then you'll add in your broth. And you'll do the filet seasoning. It's like a gumbo filet seasoning. And then whatever other stuff you like to add. I always like to add garlic. I like to add onion, or not onions because we already have onions in it. Garlic. What else do I add in there? Oh, basil. I like to put the full basil leaves in there, though. It's a lot, but it's so good. Yes, please. Please annoy me about it, Mel. You guys, please annoy me because when I end stream, my brain's just like mush. Is the chicken good? Yes, it's absolutely delicious. And you're not annoying. I mean, probably not. I would say a pot. Oh. The hell? But yeah, I would definitely say probably a pot. I don't think a pan would do because it's like a soup. And then you put it over rice. It's the unknown. Why is everyone going as him lately? He's very popular. I had him like 4 times yesterday. But yeah, I would definitely say pot. But I like using, I refuse to use another pot other than my Dutch oven because I think it cooks the roux better and it's more even. But I also want some more cast iron stuff. I just am waiting because there's no point in getting it now just for it to sit in storage until we have our house. Oh. Ah! Yeah, do it. That way you guys can take breaks because sometimes, depending on the day, because when I was a young dumb teenager, I decided to jump off of a waterfall and I hurt my back. I just never got it checked, but depending on the day, sometimes I can't stand there for that long and do it. I have to have Lee take over and do it for a little bit. Really? I did not know you couldn't do that. Oh, that's so cute. I want to get a bunch. I think V has one, actually. I'm pretty sure. But I want to get a bunch of cast iron, preferably pink and cute. Because I'm just a girl. Well, good to know. I will not be getting a glass top stove when we move. Oh yeah, I can't do that. I can't be careful. I just know myself too well. I also make rolls, homemade rolls. They're similar to like Texas Roadhouse rolls, but in my opinion, I just don't think they're quite there yet, but they are very good. Well, I will say you have to let them rise for a very long time to be as like fluffy and delicious. But one time I made them. So I made them in chicken cutlets for our friends when they came to visit once. And our friends would literally go in there and they'd come back with a cutlet in one hand and a roll in the other. And they just kept talking about how good the rolls were. So I made rolls and took them with us to their house when we went to visit them once. And the guy Mondo ate like all of the rolls but like 3 and then told everyone Lee ate them all. Like the next morning I was like, wow, you guys devoured the rolls. He's like, yeah, I only had like 1. Lee ate them all. I was like, really? Oh my god. And Lee was like, no, he fucking ate them. I was laughing. I was like, well, they are good. But they're probably it's probably my favorite roll recipe. They just turn out so fluffy and delicious. Should I put a cooking channel in the Discord? Like a recipe / cooking? Because I know I have the food, but that's more for like pictures. I want like full recipes from you guys. I think that would be cool. I'll put like a little message in there. Yes? Okay. Yes? Okay. Because I love sharing recipes, but then I don't want to like have them in there and then people post a bunch of pictures and then you can't ever find them, you know? You've only gotten 1 gen done, jeez. Because I love to bake and I love to cook and I'm always looking for new recipes within like foods that I like. Unfortunately, I'm very picky. but I'm trying. If it's pictures of recipes, that's fine. I just don't want pictures of the food, like if you make the food, putting it in there, if that makes sense. Because I want it to just be recipes. All my recipes are pictures. I actually bought a recipe book to write them down. Because I told Lee that whenever I do end up dying at some point in my life, I want our kids to have more than just like my phone. So I've gotten very into like scrapbooking. I print actual pictures. I have a cookbook. Now, granted, the cookbook, besides my baking, is not very specific. Literally, Malia will tell you, if you ask Malia how I do something, she'll say, season it until it feels right. Or she'll say something along those lines because I don't measure anything. Yeah, I always was sad because when my grandparents passed away, my one grandparent passed away when I was in 4th or 5th grade. It was my grandma. And everything that I would have had from her husband, which this is so shit, right? Her husband, my grandfather, who had been my grandfather my entire life at that point, got rid of everything. Every picture, everything. So the few things that I do have now, I have collected from other family members over the course of my adult life. I've like bullied them into giving me everything. But, and then my other grandmother, she had I got a lot of stuff like from her, not like actual items, but like photos. Like I have her wedding photo framed and put up in the living room. And then I've got like other pictures, but I don't know, it made me sad, and I told my kids I don't ever want them to have that experience, you know? That's how I learned to cook too. I love it. And I make my mom write down all of her recipes so I can add them so that like when my mom eventually passes away, I'll have those recipes too to share with my kids. But I feel like social media and like electronics have taken so much away that like if I died tomorrow, my kids wouldn't have as much as I would want them to have. They would just have my phone. I think that's so lame. Oh, that's cute. That's smart. Because you could always print it if you wanted to, you know? Yeah, I like handwrite all my stuff out in my little recipe book. Yeah, that's cute. I like that idea. But I do. I write everything out. I have like a little scrapbook of the kids. I'm trying to make one yearly. But it's hard because I don't have like a designated area to do it. So I have to like constantly bring it out and put it up and bring it out and put it up. Because I like to do it for like days at a time. I like to hyper focus on like one activity at a time. But I do have kids. I have 2 step kiddos, and then I have 2 biological kiddos. I do. I had a baby back in September of last year, actually. That's why my streams normally aren't very long. Because once he's like up from his nap, I'm skedaddling. Oh, okay, I'm stuck. There we go. Okay, Miss Marie, have fun. I hope it's not like too boring. There we go. There's the stairs. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, I love physical like media. I think it's just better. I love physical stuff in general. I'm a good kid. Honestly, I say that, but I would love another child. You can cook too? Slay. Yeah, I'll just start adopting everyone. You guys can all be my adopted children. I am very strict though, I will say. I've gotten better though. I've gotten a lot better. I'm good at chores. Great, my kids will love that. They absolutely hate chores. We'll clean for food. See, I'm gonna have to tell my kids, like, y'all better step it up or Mel's coming to take y'all's spots. See, my parents were very, very strict with me, and so I, like, try to be a good combination for our kids, but also, like, some of the stuff they do drives me insane. Ah, no. Ugh. Yep, I'll adopt all of you guys, no worries. Welcome to the family. Oh, dang it. It's bigger than you? Oh my god, how tall are you? I'm like 6 foot. What do you mean? You must be like 6'5" then. Ah!
For you.
This talking is scary. Oh, dang it. I tried. Ah! I was getting lemonade. Oh, dang it. Alright, V, you're getting out, girl. You're 6'1"? Oh. I'm actually not 6 foot. I'm nowhere close to 6 foot. I wish. I actually don't wish. I don't want to be that tall. Nothing wrong with being that tall. I don't know. My grandma was really tall. She was like 6'2", and all of her brothers. Oh wait, I'm dying on hook, but I don't know what I'm doing. All of her brothers were like 6'5" and up. Ugh. Which is crazy, but I like being tall. That's fair. I think it's just because I'm so used to being my height that the thought of being like 6 foot would be drastically tall. Because I'm only 5'4" on a good day. GG's. I like how Lee's arguing that you're not tall. How do you know? You don't know her life. See?
feeling something horrible is about to happen.
Lee's just a hater. That's not tall. What? For a female? Yes, it is. What are you talking about? I'm average for a woman. What are you even talking about? She is also tall. Right? God, stranger alert. Momo was very tall. She was tall. All of her husbands were shorter than her. Mel equals not tall. She is tall for a woman. Yes, she is. I will say that. Average for a woman is my height. He is. He said something yesterday and he started pissing me off and he was like, I'm just rage baiting. Bro, being 6'1" and 73 is a shit. What is that? What does 73 mean? Years old? I know you're not that old. Well, I'm assuming because you said you were not. Oh. Oh. You did the other day yesterday. I don't remember. Oh, I hear a thing. When you were trying to rage bait me. I don't like this map. Mel. Colton's awake. He's just sitting in his bed. What time is it? 2 hours isn't bad. I'll probably end. Denise? I mean, you don't know. Maybe he's lying about his age. 73-year-olds could be on Twitch. I don't know. Oh, I have no idea what that is. We do, pounds. Hey, you never know. I'm speaking facts, okay? Is tiny? Oh, okay. I wish I was tiny. I just love food too much. Can't lie. I'm a snacker. And my period's in like 3 or 4 days. And yeah, we talk about periods here, guys. I'm a girl. It happens. Don't care. I remember being a teenager and thinking that like talking about it was so disgusting and we should never do that. And now as an adult, I'm like, why were we taught that? That's stupid. Obviously time and place for it, but girls go through it. I mean, it is gross, but it's not something we can deal with. I remember I called my dad crying one time because I didn't have any pads and I was so embarrassed to like ask him to get me some. And he was like, why are you embarrassed? And I'm like, I don't know. I just think it's like weird to talk to you about it. And he was like, Paige, you literally cannot help it. He was like, so I'll get you some. What kind do you want? I was like, okay, thanks. You have 9 days until yours. I'm pretty sure I looked the other day at the app and I was looking at whose periods are coming up. See, thank you. We aren't doing this? What? Talking about periods? They're normal. And Lee can't say anything because he had to have that full conversation with Malia. Because Malia... We're talking about our bodily functions that are completely normal. The doctor was like, So when I went to go get checked for strep, she was like, or it was the nurse or like the whatever. I don't know what she was. She just checked me in. She was like a, what the hell are they called? Like an LPN type of nurse. And she was like, okay, what was the last day of your period? And I was like, oh, hold on, let me look. And I looked at my app and she just like looked at me and I'm like, what? I gotta know what's happening. But I didn't have anything for lunch today, Lee. I had a Red Bull and my medicine. That was it. I ate that cereal last night when I was on the phone with V, so I'm not like overly hungry right now. That app is entrapment? Nah. I don't think we're gonna get lucky enough to have another kid back to back. I think we were lucky enough to have Colton, and that will be the extent of our luckiness. But for anyone wondering what that means, we could not get pregnant for a very, very, very long time, and we thought we weren't ever going to be able to. So when we did get pregnant, it was a crazy shock. Hence why I have the car that I have. This baby stuff? Nah. You and Colton are so cute, though. Lee, like, whistles, and Colton will, like, copy the high-pitched noise of the whistle. I can't whistle or else I would show you guys, but it's just so cute. I don't have a lot of patience in a lot of aspects in my life, but I do have patience when it comes to babies. There is nothing in the world that a baby could do that would make me, like, upset. I mean, I might cry with them, 100%, but I have the patience of a saint. I should have worked with babies, like in, I don't know, maybe as a nurse in a different life. My mom wanted me to be a nurse, but I told her the thought of, like, blood and stuff freaked me out. Like, the stuff that she did, because she worked in the ICU, and the PICU, and in the ER. But... oh, no you don't. Hello, Colton? Oh, he's like, oh my god. He's, like, right up on the camera. Oh my god, this was such a short stream, but he's just like looking at the camera waiting. He's so cute. Oh, he got off. Oh, I think he's letting us leave. You guys don't have anything. We have to track our stuff. You know how often I get asked? Ow, I thought he was gonna be fun. He's not. Do you know how often I get asked when my last period was? I go in for stuff that's unrelated to my period and get asked about it. Wow, they just like left us. Come on, pick. Let me go. I thought the Billy was cool. He's not. I have no idea where the exit is. Oh, it's right here. I'm escaping! Oh, wait, they're on... oh, they're a bot. I don't give a fuck. They're a bot. I'm out of here. Woohoo! Yay, we escaped. I feel bad. This was such a good stream. Let me see if anyone's streaming. Oh my god, one of the girls from the... hold on. One of the girls from the Discord is streaming. How long has she been streaming? 2 hours? Trying to see if she's like gonna be done anytime soon. She's super sweet. She's playing Stardew Valley. Okay. All right, we are gonna go raid into Bumblebee. She is... No, it's fine, because I have to... Like, I actually have to get stuff done today. I haven't done any stuff that I need to do, so... Like, I need to get laundry going and, like, clean up. I've been slacking, like, hardcore. And if I want to chill tonight and watch Love Island and crochet, I need to get it done. But it's okay. We're going to go raid into Bumblebee. She is playing Stardew Valley if you guys want to. Oh, I know. Wow. Rude. Didn't have to point it out. If you guys want to stick around for the raid, though. She's super sweet. But let me get that going. So I will be back live tomorrow at 11:30-ish a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and spending time with me. I appreciate it more than you guys will ever know. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.